Hello, I'm going to be reading chapter 20 of Percy Jackson and the Olympians, the Chalice of the Gods. Here's the cover, if you're interested in that kind of stuff. It is chapter 20, like I said. It's called Iris Takes Venmo. Oh, this will be interesting. Yeah, okay, let's just jump into it. The next afternoon, we returned the staff to Iris. I was glad to get it out of my room because it tended to glow and shoot rainbows around my apartment whenever I thought of messages I needed to tell someone or whenever a mail truck drove by. That morning, my mom had gotten a special delivery of books from her publisher, and the staff nearly beat up the FedEx guy. I guess he thought it was a competition. Oh, whenever I meet with Annabeth after school, Grover wasn't with us since he was downtown doing a photo shoot with Blanche. Uh, Apparently she was going to dress him in a kilt of withered palm leaves, drape him across the burnt log, and photograph him around by dead insects. Grover planned to frame the photo and present it to Juniper as a gift of her bloom day in January. I don't understand a single part of what I just said, but nobody asked my opinion. Finding Iris was the easy part. I just wheeled the staff to take me to her. I was afraid to might turn Annabeth and me into a rainbow and meme us in Wisconsin. And we'd be coughing in 20 different colors all evening, and we'd also be in Wisconsin. I don't know why that's so funny. That's so funny. I still cannot get over Grover. Oh my gosh. Instead, the staff was pointed north and started pulling me along First Avenue like a dowsing rod. It led us into Lower Harlem, where we found the goddess hawking her crystals among the row of the sidewalk produce sellers. I wondered if the dude selling cucumbers and the lady selling dried pepper, whether knew that the person between them was actually the immortal goddess of the rainbow. Probably not, but I doubt they would have been surprised. When you're a sweet vendor of Manhattan, you've seen pretty much everything. Oh my, Iris gasped when she saw us. She took the staff and gave it a full inspection like it was a samurai blade, just back from the sword repair shop. Mercedes, you look amazing. You named your staff Mercedes? Annabeth asked. Then she quickly added, That's a beautiful name. She seemed so happy, Iris gushed. Rainbow tears trickled from her eyes. I'm sorry for all the trouble I've caused you. Foolish me. I was about to accept her apology when I realized she was talking to Mercedes. Oh, my sweet. He cradled the staff and continued weeping. I should have you cleaned years ago. I will never use you as as a display wreck again. The quest went well, I offered. Completely cruelty-free. What? Iris scored slightly. Oh yes, cruelty-free. Of course. Good. I got the feeling I could have destroyed acres of snakes, and Iris never could have known the difference. Then again, I was glad it didn't go down like that, since the horned serpents were cute in a deadly, eat-your-face-off kind of way. So, Annabeth said, keeping her tone upbeat, does this mean you'll do some of your Iris message in person again? Iris pulled her eyes from her beautiful herald stick. No, those days are over. Though it's wonderful seeing Mercedes in such good condition again, I appreciate your help. She began humming to herself as she arranged her crystal displays around the table, slowly covering up Mercedes. I glanced at Annabeth, who gestured for me to be patient. Did you have a chance to ask around? Annabeth prompted the goddess. Iris looked startled that we were still there. Ask around? My heart sank. If Iris hadn't honored her part of the deal, we really had gone to the river Ellison for nothing, except the part of a Percy-based religious cult among the reptiles of Yonkers. Oh my. About Dairy Maid? I asked. The missing cup. Iris blinks. Yes, of course. I asked around, but are you sure you wouldn't rather have a crystal for your reward? Perhaps a package of cleansing sage bath salts? I kept piling merchandise over Mercedes, sashes, beads, pouches of rocks, as if she wanted to hide the staff as quickly as possible. Why did she seem so nervous? Just the information would be great, Annabeth said. You did get information. Mm-hmm. Iris sighed. It's just that you seem like such nice young people. I would hate. She let the thought drift away from the land of half-formed thoughts about things I could kill Percy Jackson. I spent a lot of time in that land. You found where the cup is, I guessed. I have a fairly good idea. Her grim tone made me wonder if I should just take the bath salts. Then I looked at Annabeth. I remembered this was going to college. This was about going to college with her, being with her. It was non-negotiable. No matter how difficult the challenge or how cleansing the stage. That's all, I said. Iris picked at the macrame bracelet around her wrist. I narrowed with search down the Greenwich village. Annabeth frowned. That's a pretty big area. He will be there, Iris insisted. If indeed I am right about the thief's identity. I prompted. I waited for more. I never a good sign when your informant avoids naming the big bad. Especially when the informant is a god. Who could make Iris so nervous? I should have guessed, she mumbled to herself. She picked up a bundle of incense and waved it around, maybe hoping to clear the air, which it did not. He would, of course, hate Jenny Maid and the goblet, but she shook her head. I hope I'm wrong. I'm probably not wrong. Who is it? Annabeth asked. We need a name. She had more courage than I did. I'd already resigned myself to an idea of searching the entire village, that random dudes carrying chalices. Iris looked over one shoulder, then leaned toward us, conspiracially. We will go by the name Gary. I didn't dare laugh. I didn't dare laugh. But all I could think about was the cartoon snail from SpongeBob SquarePants. Usually the things that sound the most ridiculous are the ones that kill you the quickest. You laugh, then you get murdered. In the silliest way possible. Gary, Annabeth repeated. Yes, Iris said. I do not know how he managed the theft, or what he hopes to achieve, but the information came from a reliable cloud nymph. So we go to Greenwich Village, I summoned up, and start asking around for Gary. Iris tilted her head. I suppose you could do that. It would be quicker, however, to use nectar. She plugged a vial with her display rack of essential oils. then held it like she was modeling for a television commercial. I'd seen nectar before. I'd drunk my fair share of it when I needed to heal my cuts. Contusions, stick burns, and other daily injuries of demigod life. But this little vial seemed particularly bright and golden, like sunlight suspended in honey. Annabeth leaned in. Is that 100% pure concentrate? Iris said, which, with a smug little smile, collected from the dew in the groves on Mount Olympus as dawn on the first day of spring, with no additives or preservatives. Do not consume this. Unblooded nectar could burn you demigods into cinders. The edge away from the happy golden death juice. Then what do we do with it? Iris swirled a little vial, making the insides glow even more. The chalice of the gods is designed to mix nectar. All nectar is naturally attracted to it. Release the drops or two of this liquid into the Greenwich Village, and if the chalice is anywhere in the vicinity, you should be able to follow the droplets. Ride to Gary. That's surprisingly helpful, I admitted. Thank you. I reached for the vial, but Iris withdrew her hand. She chided. There is a price. I suppressed a groan. I wondered what magic item she wanted cleaned now, or what special crystals she needed us to collect from the depths of the underworld. How much? Annabeth asked. Iris gave us her best hard bargaining stare. $5. That's it? I asked. Annabeth elbowed me. I mean, $5. I tried to sound outraged. Cash? I'll also take Venmo, the goddess offered. Oh my goodness. I dug around my pockets. I came up with my pen sword, riptide, a paperclip, and a receipt from Himbo Juice. Annabeth took out her purse and provided a $5 bill, because of course, along with every other strange, ancient tool she might need, she carried cash. Deal, she said. The exchange was made. Annabeth slipped the golden vial into her purse. Anything else we should know? I asked. Like who Gary is? No, Iris said. It's better you don't know. Otherwise, she shook her head, then slipped the $5 bill into the embroidered fanny pack. I got the feeling she wanted you to say something else. Nice seeing you, good luck, something like that. Instead, she gave us a pained smile and turned to arrange her collection of tie-dye shawls. I suppose otherwise was the only thing you really needed to say when sending demigods on a dangerous mission. That way, all your bases were covered. Succeed otherwise. Well, you can fill in the blank. Okay, well, that's it. I hope you're all having a wonderful day. I love you, Earthy 1000, and please stay safe. Bye, guys.